Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on today and do a pick a crystal card reading. What do the archangels want you to know? Spiritual guidance. All the messages I got right now for these crystals, the energy is going to last between now and the end of January. So this is going to sort of help you carry you forward into the next year, so that you're really setting a really positive foundation for 2022. So with that, we have our first crystal, which is this little piece of rose quartz. Second crystal, second pile, which is shungite. And the third crystal, which is clear quartz. Pile 1, group 1, rose quartz. Pile 2, group 2, shungite. Pile 3, group 3, clear quartz. Sorry about that. And I will start the timestamps below. So if you picked pile number 1, the rose quartz, Archangel Raguel is coming through. And Archangel Raguel is, for those of you who don't know, he's the angel of justice. His name means friend of God, but he's also an angel that really, really brings in balance and harmony into relationships. And so those of you who were drawn to this first crystal, the rose quartz, this is really regarding a significant relationship in your life. This person could be a soulmate, someone you've known from your past, someone you've known from a past life. This also could be a family member, a friend, someone that you really feel deeply spiritually connected to. However, there's some discordant energy around right now. There may be a separation. There may be lack of communication at the moment. And so Raguel is coming through right now very, very strongly, especially because it's Venus retrograde, saying, listen, this relationship can be healed. It can be salvaged. Don't give up on it. But really, there's a lot of work that needs to be put in right now. This relationship needs a lot of TLC, tender loving care. Also, for those of you in this situation where there is a person in your life, again, it doesn't have to be romantic, could be related to a soulmate, a divine counterpart, but also could be related to a family member, a sibling, a parent, a child. It plays out so many different ways. Just a person in your life that's very significant to you. And it's going to be one specific person, okay? What Raguel is saying is, once you can sort of let go of the need to be right, and choose to be happy instead. And even if you feel like you were wronged by the other person, unless it was like a situation where they completely abused you or stole from you or totally disrespected you, if it was just like a disagreement, Raguel is asking you to be the bigger person and to really see things from their point of view. It's easy to kind of hold your position and stand in your position and, want to be right. But Raguel right now is saying, if you can just soften your position a little bit and really see their point of view and try to meet them in the middle. Again, justice is about balance. So it's about meeting people halfway, meeting people in the middle, maybe reaching out. Maybe you are the first person that reaches out, offers a gift, offers an apology, even if you feel like you shouldn't be that one. Raguel saying, if you do, it's really going to help soften up this situation, and there's going to bring a lot of healing, and ultimately you will have victory in this situation, meaning there will be triumph over whatever discordant energies are going on right now, whatever problems or situations. It's going to resolve, and it's going to resolve beautifully. But you've got to be the one to reach out and to let go of the need to be right and really soften your position here, because there's still love here, and there is still mutual affection, mutual caring, and a deep connection here, a deep bond that can be salvaged, can be worked on. Speak your truth with love. Open up your heart, but don't point the fingers at them. Own your own stuff. Own your own part of it, okay? With that, Raquel was also saying, if you use rose quartz right now, it'll really sort of help you to like open your heart, open your mind, soften your energy, become gentler when it comes to this person. Because what I'm really, really feeling is a lot of you who picked this this pile, it's like you're just like in that firm position. You have the wall up. You're like, it's gonna be my way or the highway. And Raquel is like, you know, just soften a bit, because as you soften, you'll see the energy change and shift in that dynamic, and it won't be this like this heavy power dynamic. It'll soften up, and then that will allow in for the healing to commence and for things to be, you know, I'm hearing he's saying, let bygones be bygones, like allow for a fresh start, allow for happiness. Again, definitely a relationship that can be salvaged, even if it feels right now that there's no contact, there's no communication. Raquel is working behind the scenes with their angels and your guides to kind of soften the situation up enough so that there's harmony in it, and this relationship is brought back into a harmonious and balanced space. What he was really bringing to me too is right now you might see a lot of sixes, the combination of sixes and ones, because the Justice card is an 11. So it might be like 611, 116, 616. He said really pay attention to that, because if you're seeing those combinations, those number synchronicities, it means that he's there like really trying to help you and help the situation to bring about balance and harmony in it, okay? So with that, we're going to pull some oracle card first. I have the energy oracle cards. We're going to do those first, and then I'll pull some tarot, and then we'll pull like a final message. All right. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, Archangel Raquel, and the angels of harmony and balance. What do you want this group to know about this relationship and the best ways that they could have that beautiful Six of Wands energy and the peace and the joy that this relationship needs to, yeah, it's so funny. Wow. Okay, so what came through was second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Second chakra is your sacral chakra. It's located below your belly button. And this is all about intimacy and really, really deeply connecting with your life force energy, your Kundalini energy. For some of you, the reason why there is some discordant energies in this relationship right now is because there's blocks in the sacral chakra. There's a need to express physically, whether that's in a sexual way, whether that's, you know, movement really, really helps clear the sacral chakra. So this is a good time to move, to exercise, to dance, do sacral chakra meditations on YouTube, wear or use orange crystals. They will help you a lot to open up that sacral chakra energy. But I'm hearing, so for those of you in a romantic situation, or this is related to a twin flame or soulmate person that's in your life, there's a lot of sexual frustration and wanting to be intimate with each other, but whatever reason, it's like both of you are like, that person was wrong, no, that person was wrong, and it's blocked. However, if you start to do the sacral chakra work, really just focus in on the energy of your sacral chakra. It's really easy. Your hands are energetic portals, and so you can even just breathe into your sacral chakra and put your hands below your belly button, and that'll help increase the energy there, the flow of energy there. All right. Also pray and reach out to your guides and Archangel Raguel to help you clear any sacral chakra energies that are sort of blocking this relationship. For those of you who are, it's not a romantic relationship, it's not a divine counterpart, it's more of a friend or family member. What I'm getting with the sacral chakra is that it's like there's a creative solution to this issue, a creative solution to the disharmony that's currently in the relationship, and they're wanting you, and when I'm saying they're, the guides and Archangel Raguel are really wanting you to connect to your creative center, your creativity, to bring about a creative solution and a harmonious solution in this relationship, okay? Because the card next to it was victory. So victory came out twice. Six of Wands is all about victory. It's all about triumphing over obstacles, recognition, awards. And then this is a 28 card. This is about victory too. And so again, this relationship absolutely can be salvaged. It absolutely can be healed. There will be a beautiful resolution and victory in this situation. But you've got to do some work, okay? And sometimes that's just the flow of relationships. There's times where like things are vibing and everything's working together and everybody's working together. And then there's times where just things are, you know, they're just disharmonious, and there's a lot of what am I trying to say? Disunity, and things are just kind of disjointed and not really flowing. And so during those times, it's important, like, to give extra attention, to give extra love, to give extra, to put in extra energy into the relationship so that there can be healing. The other thing I'm hearing with the sacral chakra, and for those who it's not a love relationship, this is really, really a good time to use the law of attraction and see and sort of visualize and hold the space for how you want the relationship to be. Instead of focusing on the problem, you're like growing the problem, but focus more on the solution, on the healing of the situation, and you will see that the victory comes through. Because the last card was blossoming abundance. So abundance comes in all ways, all shapes, all forms. But with this, it's related to an abundance of love, an abundance of camaraderie, an abundance of healing, an abundance of connection, an abundance of intimacy. Like it's all wants to flow for you. There's just some blocks right now. And so if you allow yourself to, really, really use the law of attraction to help heal this relationship, work on your sacral chakra, work on your own personal blocks, soften your energy, work with rose quartz, pray, really connect with your angels and guides and Archangel Raguel, you're going to see a huge, huge, huge transformation of this relationship by the end of January 2022. Okay. With that, let's pull some tarot and to see what else wants to come through right now. I'm just making sure they're all upright. This is the Oceanic tarot. Archangel Raguel, guides, guardians, angels of unconditional love and light. Any other final messages you want to bring? Oop, that one fell. Any other messages you want to bring through for this relationship? All right, this is beautiful. All right. So this is the one that flew out. It's the Three of Pentacles, and it says recognition. But Three of Pentacles is also about teamwork. It's about collaboration and cooperation, mutual cooperation, all right, to build something. So with the Three of Pentacles, you know, again, there's something that needs to be strengthened, something that you need to put more energy into this relationship and situation, because it can heal. Healing is the card that came out. And this is the Angel of the Ocean with healing, which is the Angel of Temperance. And she is coming through very strongly saying, listen, this situation is healing. Put in the extra work, put in the extra effort, because it's worth it. Don't just walk away right now before, you know, the finish line. Like, it's actually, things are going to come together. Things are going to heal in a beautiful and miraculous way, but you got to put in the effort. You got to put in the work. Okay. And it is a teamwork. It is a team effort, but you kind of have to take the lead in this, because that person, I'm getting the sense that that person that you may be dealing with, whether it's family member, love, relationship, friend, they're super stubborn, and they're just like, well, they need to reach out to me before I say anything to them. And so, because that's their energy, that's their personality, and you know this, you've got to be the one to put in the extra work and the extra effort right now. But the situation is healing beautifully. The Queen of Swords coming through, resilience. Again, relationships go through periods of time where, you know, things kind of can be a struggle, but this is not the time to give up on it. This is a time to be more resilient than ever. You know, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. That is what the Queen of Swords wants you to be, you know, be right now. And she wants to bring that through, because at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups, which is love. This is that renewal energy. This is that victory energy. This is that blossoming abundance energy. It's here for you. It's just right now, a little bit of extra work, a little bit of extra effort. But once you do that, you will see everything start to really sort of flow and move in a beautiful, beautiful direction for you. So that was the reading for group number 1, Archangel Raguel, Angel of Justice, Angel of Harmony for relationships. Really use rose quartz, because it's going to help you tremendously right now. Sending everyone lots of love and healing. Have a beautiful day. Take care. All right. So pile number 2, I'm going to timestamp it below, but if you chose pile number 2, your angel, the archangel that wanted to come through very, very strongly, and just give me a minute, I want to just kind of clear this up a little bit. Apologize. All right. Number 2. Archangel that came through really strongly, if you chose the shungite, is Archangel Uriel. And Archangel Uriel today is coming in with temperance. This is what Archangel Uriel's message was. Archangel Uriel, for this group specifically, you may be coming off of an illness, dealing with an illness, just had surgery, healing, your body is physically healing. And Archangel Uriel is helping you with healing, but also Uriel is the Archangel of the North, the Archangel of wisdom and intellect, and the Archangel that sort of really helps support us on the earthly plane with earthly issues. And so for this group too, he brought in the Four of Pentacles, because a lot of you in this group may be worried about money because of the recent health change or health issue or physical issue that you've been going through. I'm really getting that, like, things are very stable for you, but because you're worried about stability and abundance, you could be creating situations that are self-fulfilling prophecies. So this is really the time to get balanced, get grounded, let go of analysis paralysis. You're overthinking things. You're too much in your mind. Archangel Uriel, because he is the Archangel of Wisdom, is like, you need to get grounded because you're way too much in your mind right now. Shungite is a very, very grounding stone. Shungite also helps with physical healing and healing with physical ailments. So If you can go and get yourself, order online or get yourself a nice piece of shungite from a crystal shop, this is a good time to use shungite over the next month, because he's bringing a lot of balance to your life, but you need to also help bring in more balance and grounding and stabilizing your energy. One of the things that Archangel Uriel said really, really strongly is, for this group, what might help you right now is to like plant a garden, plant some flowers, plant some herbs, like do something that's outdoors in nature that really helps you to get out of the mind. This group, it's like too much swords energy, too much overthinking, overanalyzing. Even though it's the Four of Swords, which is typically positive, because it's coming out with the Four of Pentacles, it's like you're thinking way too much about your material life and your material world, and you need to sort of get into being more grounded, get into the earth. This could even just be like going outside and starting an exercise routine where you take a walk for 30 minutes a day. Anything that you can do to get outside, to ground your energy, where you're not in your mind, where you're not just thinking, is going to be really, really helpful for you right now. Because as you sort of let go of the fears, let go of your worries, let go of like overthinking and overanalyzing and over trying to control and all those things, trying to manipulate, trying to control how money flows in, where money's coming from, it's like you're gonna have more than enough. You're gonna see that there's just always flow, there's always abundance, there's always what you need manifesting easily and effortlessly. But if you continue to stay in a space where you're, constantly thinking about it, constantly thinking about money, constantly thinking about your material world, your stability, your home life, your all these things, it's like you're throwing yourself out of balance. And that's when you're going to start to see even more things sort of, more stuff come up that you don't need to deal with, but it's like you're manifesting it because your focus and attention is too much in your head, and you need to get grounded. You need to get in your body. You need to get in the world, and let go of thinking. Just let go right now. Let go, let God. That's what Uriel is saying. Let go, let God. This Uriel's got you, your guides, your angels, they've got you. You're fully supported and protected in all ways. So you really do have enough. Even if you're looking at things and saying, okay, I'm bringing in less money than I used to, or I don't have a stable job like I used to. Like Uriel's saying, no, there's plenty. Get out of this lack mentality, because you're going to create more lack. You're going to start to manifest ways where the money gets eaten up or taken up because you're in that space of lack, okay? Allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to go outside and spend some time in nature. Again, gardening for this group is very, very helpful. It's going to really, really help you. If you can't garden though, again, just getting outside 30 minutes a day, spending time in nature, spending time near water, swimming, whatever you can do to ground your energy and sort of get out of the monkey mind. That's what Uriel is saying is really going to help you right now. And use shungite. Shungite's very, very important for you right now for this group. All right, with that, let's get into the energy oracle cards. Archangel Uriel, Angel of the North, Angel of Wisdom and Intellect, guides and guardians of 100% unconditional love. Give us a clear and concise reading for this group. Oop! Healer of the ages. So your body, if you've had an illness, an issue, any sort of like ailment, surgery, anything like that, it's healing. So there's nothing to worry about. You're healing just perfectly. Everything is going to be fine with you, okay? other card that came out was the Temple Path. So this is really about you being on your spiritual path, doing your spiritual work, and just, being in the flow of that energy. As you're sort of in the flow of that energy, it's like the garden and the gate. This is about significant abundance. This is about, and it's funny that gardening was what I was getting, and this card came out, the garden and the gate. For some of you in this group, as you let go of worries and as you let go of overthinking about money and get grounded and get outside in nature, you're going to have, your abundance is going to expand tenfold. For this one, I will read it because you need to understand this card and how the garden and the gate, abundant prosperity and staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside of the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But beware, the choice to stay in seemingly security out of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by a habit of fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path and living your truth. That's the Temple Path. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. So again, for those of you who chose this group, your money is fine. You are incredibly abundant. There's a ton of abundance. The bottom of the deck, interestingly enough, is appreciation, which is about having gratitude. So for those in this group as well, gratitude is very important for you right now. Focus on what you have. Be grateful for all the good that you have in your life, and you're just going to see your abundance and your healing and everything sort of just expand in your life and in your world. With that, let's see what else wants to come through with the Oceanic Tarot. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. And Archangel Uriel, thank you for coming through today with this message. Please give a clear and concise message for anything else this group needs to know about abundance, about healing, and about grounding their energy. Thank you. Let's see. Nice. Nice. Okay. So the Queen of Swords came out again with resilience. And what I'm getting with this is Uriel is saying, you are resilient. You are making strides. You are growing. You are moving forward. But right now, especially to bring in more prosperity and abundance in your life, kind of drop the sword a little bit and relax a little bit. Get into the energy of relax, because relax is when everything is flowing. Because with the when you relax, you're going to have the 10 of Pentacles, luck, insane prosperity, a lot of money, a lot of abundance, a lot of gifts coming to you right now. And the Ace of Swords came out with victory. You are on the right path. You have so much spiritual support and protection. You know what to do. You're just letting sort of maybe fear or ego or the sort of being uncomfortable with being sort of in an unknown territory in your life take over and put you in a place where you're like overthinking and overanalyzing things. And Uriel is saying, no, everything is great, everything is beautiful. But at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Coins with generosity. So Don't hoard your money. Don't hoard your abundance, your resources. As you bring in this significant prosperity, as you bring it into your world, as you have more luck, more abundance, more money, it's really time to give more, do more charity work, do more volunteer work. You don't have to just give by giving money. You can give by your time, you can give by your talents, but Archangel Uriel is saying it's time to be reciprocal. The universe is giving to you. It's time for you to help and give to others as well. And that will keep the flow of abundance and luck going in your life and forever, okay? So that was reading number 2 for the shungite. Shungite's very, very healing for this group right now. Go get some shungite if you don't have it. Also, being outside in nature, connecting with Archangel Uriel, connecting with your own angels and guides will help you to ground your energy more over this next month between now and the end of January, so that you are starting out 2022, living your most abundant, prosperous, and joyful, healthy, happy life. All right. So that was the reading for group number 2. I'm going to do the timestamp and we will get into the reading for group number 3. All right. So if you chose number 3, the clear quartz, this is Archangel Raziel, who is the archangel of like spiritual growth and deepening and opening up to more of your spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel right now is really wanting you to spend some time alone, go into hermit mode for a little while, because you're being spiritually expanded. You may be having symptoms of headaches, different sort of symptoms coming through because you're really learning and growing more spiritually. I'm seeing the crown chakra. I'm seeing the third eye chakra. Raziel really helps with clairvoyance. And he's saying because you're growing and expanding spiritually so much, you may be really struggling right now. The 9 of Swords came out with this energy. There may be a lot of struggles with sleep, insomnia, or for some of you, it's like you can get to sleep, but then you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't go back to sleep. Others of you are having very vivid dreams that you don't understand, or even some nightmares. And so Raziel is coming through very strongly and saying, this is a time to connect with him because he's going to help you sort of move forward on your spiritual path and spiritual journey. And as you do, as you move into like the highest version of your spiritual self, you're going to be in this 9 of coins energy, self-sufficiency, independence, self-employment, great abundance. Everything's working out for you, but it's like 9s are all about completion. You've got to kind of complete wherever you're at now. You've got to let go and complete that to move into this. And for this group, especially for some of you, it's like you're not wanting to, you're hearing the call. Spirit is calling you to a higher, deeper level of your spiritual awareness, of spiritual enlightenment. But you're sort of like either distracted or sort of ignoring the call, and that's what's causing a lot of this energy as well. And so Raziel is coming through very strongly and saying, listen, it's time. You're ready to move forward spiritually. And the more that you keep resisting moving forward spiritually, the more sort of struggle, conflict, and heavier, sort of denser energies are going to come into your life, because it's wanting to like push you forward. It wants to make you so uncomfortable that you go within and you start to unlock the inner discoveries and the inner treasures that you have already. For this group especially too, because it's Raziel, you in a past life were a significant spiritual leader or teacher. You may have been a druid. You may have had a strong connection to the ancient Egyptians. You may have been a seer or a shaman or a healer in your tribe, wherever your past life incarnations brought you. And these are gifts, they're spiritual gifts that Raziel is saying that want to come through and help you now, because it's part of your path and part of your purpose, and there's resistance around it. And so that could be some of the vivid dreams and nightmares that you may be having as well, is related to your spiritual path and your spiritual enlightenment and where you're meant to go in this incarnation spiritually. Okay, with the nines, you may be seeing 999. You may be seeing combinations of 999, 9999, other combinations of the energy of 9, because number one, again, 9s are about completion, but 9s are also a deeply spiritual number. They sort of encompass all the other numbers. And so with the 9 energy, it's like you're a master. You've done this before. You've been here before. Again, that's why Raziel is coming through so strongly, is because there is something from your past life that wants to be unlocked in this life. And if you're being waken up in the middle of the night, or if you're having trouble sleeping, that's the time for you to really, really connect with Archangel Raziel, because he's going to give you what you need spiritually to help you move forward. Again, and work with clear quartz, because Raziel will help to spiritually activate you. And for those who chose this reading too, what's really, really important, I'm being drawn to the Merkaba. You might want to start doing Merkaba meditations. It's called Merkaba. It's Merkaba, Merkaba. Look up Merkaba meditations, look up Merkaba activations. But really start to work with Merkaba and sacred geometry. It's going to be very, very helpful for you at this time too on your spiritual path. All right, with that, we have energy oracle cards. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love, and Archangel Raziel. Please help me bring through the clearest message you want for this group, for their spiritual enlightenment and the unlocking of their deepest and highest spiritual gifts. Thank you. All right. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right. So the first card that came through is 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And this is about communication, speaking your truth, really doing some 5th chakra work. For some of you, you may be blocked right now because you're not speaking up, because there's blocks in your throat chakra. And Archangel Raziel is saying, as you really start to trust yourself, and even if you can't speak to certain people, this would be a good time for journaling, writing what you really feel, writing what you really think, writing about your experiences, writing, even keeping like a dream journal, writing down different things from your dream to have not just dream recall, but to get guidance from your angels, your guides, and Archangel Raziel right now. As you start to do that, you're really going to start to see your spiritual gifts expand. The other thing that I'm getting really, really strongly is that you might want to work with some blue crystals. Kyanite is a good one because it clears all the chakras, but work with some blue crystals if you can right now, in addition to clear quartz. And Archangel Gabriel is very helpful too, so you can reach out to Archangel Gabriel to help. The other message with this is that Raziel wants you to know, for some of you, your spiritual path requires you to do public speaking, requires you to teach others these spiritual gifts that you know and that you have inside of you. And so he's preparing you for that work now. You may not start that work until sort of the mid to end of next year, but you're being prepared for it now. So you may start to notice changes in your voice and different things with your throat chakra. So pay attention to that. The next card is Man Holding a Heart. So with this card, I'm really getting in, there is a spiritual teacher, there is a spiritual person in your life who is actually really meant to be a part of your path right now, really going to help you. Archangel Raziel is working with this person to help you grow spiritually as well. This could end up being, because it's Man with a Heart, a person that you end up having a beautiful romantic soul connection with. For some of you, it's only going to be a friend and a spiritual teacher, but for others of you, this is going to be a beautiful union, a beautiful romantic partner that's coming into your life to also help to activate you and hone and utilize your spiritual gifts to their highest ability. So pay attention for new people in your life, or if there is already someone in your life that you feel that connection with. And just know that everything is evolving, not just in divine timing, but it's evolving naturally the way that it's meant to. And trust the process of that, because as it evolves, that's when more of the love will develop between you two. And if their heart isn't fully open now, their heart is opening more to the idea of you, to the idea of union, and to the idea of this beautiful relationship and connection, because you guys are like cut from the same cloth. I'm hearing you're really you're these hermits together. You both are in the same spiritual vibration. And one of my favorite expressions is, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And so again, there is a beautiful spiritual teacher in the physical realm that is working with Archangel Raziel to help you spiritually grow and develop. Okay, this could also be twin flame. Okay, because twin flames are such a spiritually based relationship, this absolutely could be related to your twin flame and twin flame union coming through this upcoming year for 2022 for many of you. But again, the 45, oh my God, that's so funny, is a 9. So 9 weeks, 9 months. 9 is very significant for this group. We have 39 as well. I didn't see that before. And then the last card that came out was Adjacent Possibilities. So for those in this group, really be open and flexible to what the universe wants to bring you right now, because you may be sort of fixated on, okay, it's got to be this one way, or I can only do this one thing. But Spirit, especially Archangel Raziel and your guides, are going to bring in other possibilities for you to bring in money in abundance through your spiritual work. But also for you to just to have that sort of self-confidence and independence, regardless if you're a healer, a teacher, a reader, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of possibility and potential right now for you to really become abundant, even self-employed with your spiritual work. And Archangel Raziel is really helping you with that right now as well. So with that, let's get into the tarot. We'll do the Oceanic tarot again. higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light, and Archangel Raziel, we call upon you now for any final messages you want this group to have. Oh, and these flew out. Okay, beautiful. One more message. One more message. There, that one. Nice. This is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so what came out was the Six of Wands, success, victory, triumph. You know, continue to work with Archangel Raziel, to continue to work with your guides, continue to move forward spiritually, because you're going to be incredibly successful in that. That is your path this lifetime. And even if you're maybe afraid to take a leap right now, remember that there's adjacent possibilities. So you may not have to like quit a job fully. You could start doing things on the side. You can start doing things, you know, part-time. But there's a lot of victory, rewards, public recognition available to you on your current path. So just keep going with it. King of Wands, practicality. Yes, the King of Wands is very practical. The King of Wands is also very passionate. This is related to fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be the beautiful man with the heart card that we saw. This could be that man coming into your life, coming into your world. Again, as a spiritual teacher, could also be like a business partner. Could also be a twin flame or a new love interest. But this person is a leader. And this person really knows who they are, and they're very, very confident, and they show their confidence, and they're going to help you to grow your confidence and independence. Because there are offers, proposals, love, joy, happiness coming into your world. For this group especially, wow, it's like what the message I'm really getting from Raziel is like, for those of you who are not in union or haven't met your person, your divine counterpart yet, as you allow yourself to spiritually expand and grow, that's when this person's coming through, and they will come through this year. Because we have success and because we have proposals. Some of you may even receive a proposal this year. Again, with the nines, I got to go back to all the nines. That proposal could be like in 9 months. But there is love in the cards for this group especially. And it's funny because when I originally connected with Raziel's energy, love wasn't coming through, but love is coming through. Man with the heart, proposals. So there's a lot of love available for this group if you continue to grow and expand spiritually, especially when it comes to like divine union. What people get sometimes, what they misinterpret about divine union is that both partners need to be in their divinity to have and to come into union. And so that's what divine union is really about, because then that energy is exponential together, and you're doing this light work to heal and help to raise the vibration of all. And so with that, it's like union is definitely in the cards. Next year, because we have the sixes, and it's a 6 year, because at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups, which is about reflection. It's also about soulmates. It's also about a love from a past life. There's absolutely love coming in for this group, even if right now you feel like, man, my life is in shambles, things are falling apart, I'm not getting any sleep. It's like the old is ending and clearing out, and Raziel's just like, focus on the light. Focus on your inner light, go within, do the spiritual work, because you're going to push through all of that and you're going to end up here in this incredible space. Love, proposals, support. You're going to have that all, but keep doing the spiritual work. Allow yourself to expand spiritually. and you will have and achieve everything that you desire and deserve in your life this year, 2022. So beautiful, beautiful readings that came through today. I'm so excited for everybody. It's going to be a good year, but there is a lot of stuff that I need to bring through about this year, a lot of messages that I've been getting. And so I'm hoping to do those 2 videos this week about the 2022 energy, because there's beautiful energy, but there's some heavier energies too. So sending everybody lots of love on this gorgeous Sunday. Enjoy it. Enjoy your life. And just remember, always focus on the light. No matter what, always focus on the light. I love you guys. Take care.